I mean, you fought for our country. You deserve a little fun and
that's
relaxation.
awesome.
But I think we're going to have to navigate some weather wherever we go in the state.
Wherever you go, I mean, serious hope.
Yeah.
I'm sure you see it as well, but the rain is here to stay.
Yes, so we are watching out for rounds of rain this weekend as well, especially tomorrow afternoon. That is definitely something to keep in mind if you plan to head north to San Antonio. With that being said, we do remain under a flood watch until Monday at 7 p.m. That is mostly our central counties as well as our northern counties here in our coastal bend. That ends a little bit earlier for our southern counties, ending at 7 a.m. on Monday instead. But today we're starting off quieter, and honestly we're going to be quieter throughout the day. This morning we're dry. You're not going to need that umbrella as you head off to work. 73 degrees right now. We are seeing some partly cloudy skies this morning. As we go on throughout the day, we're looking to heat up to 90 degrees this afternoon. Lots of sunshine, but we also have the chance for some isolated thunderstorms. Not anything like we have seen the past couple of mornings, but a few thunderstorms may pop up, so keep that in mind in the afternoon. Tomorrow, though, it's going to be a different story, and we're going to be talking rain and storms once again. We do actually have a flood risk for your Saturday. We're in a level 2 out of 4 risk for some flash flooding with storms that are expected, and that is because our soil is really just so saturated from the last several mornings and rounds of storms that we have seen. So if heavy rainfall does pop up, a flash flood warning is likely. Here's a look at Futurecast to really show you those lines of storms we are expecting. Now in the evening, we may see a few pop up, some thunderstorms, so late afternoon, evening, like I said, but then we're turning our attention once again to the Mexico-Texas border to see if any storms make it out of there and into the coastal bend. We do have a couple of models suggesting that it may make it into the coastal bend in the overnight hours, so that's what we'll be watching first. Then it looks like we quiet down until the afternoon, and then we're looking at some storms forming in our eastern counties. This also, there is some model consensus on this as well for the afternoon hours, and then into the overnight hours before your Sunday, we are going to be having to watch up north of us for a line of storms making it into our northern counties. So a couple of times that we're going to be watching for some storms tomorrow, and a couple things to think about with that. You're going to want to have an alternate plan, especially in the afternoon. Now with that, we could be picking up anywhere between about 1 to 2 inches of rain with some isolated higher amounts where we see a storm really set up and have the heaviest rainfall. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Lots of rain this weekend. Then we do look to wind down for Memorial Day before seeing our rain chance increase late next week.